Nah, that was the first part when there was no sound. And then something happened, like... We're good?
You sure?
Yep, it's showing up.
But I've just started a mission. I have to commit, dude. I'll do it low key. I'm not playing with other people, so I don't have time limit. Hello, stream.
Sup, stream.
Should be right. Should be right, fam. Just say that.
Should be right, fam.
Should be right,
Alright.
fam.
Hopefully this goes through. So, we're back
This
for
is
another... I
one.
can't say anymore.
Take one.
Take one. I've said it 4 times now. We're back for KIC Show, episode 9, after a 2-month hiatus.
Just want to let you guys know, if I'm on my phone at the beginning of this episode quite a bit, it's because I'm messaging heaps of Tinder biddies.
He's actually playing this new Naruto game that he's been addicted to lately.
How fun that looks, dude. You can just see the fun right there, dude.
Pokemon Go, eat your heart out.
Pokemon Go sucks, dude. This game I can play from my room.
You might have to put the mic closer as well.
Alright, tell us if it's good, eh?
Yeah, someone. Come on, man. Just watch. Quets, if you're watching the VOD of this, just tell us if it's... It might be too late, but who cares? We'll work on it for future streams. We've had 9 episodes to fix all these problems. And they just
none of them. They just keep coming. The beginning was easier, dude.
Why is there so many problems?
We just tagged it on the end of of the end of shows without like fucking cutting it, so it was a lot easier.
Alright, so what should we start off with? We've got a lot to talk about, actually.
I mean, theoretically we do.
Theoretically.
We don't actually.
It is... I don't know what that says, Ajax. Can you spell that out so the chat actually sees it?
That can be a compliment or an insult. I can
hear your bad voices.
Thanks.
6. You can't spell voices. Alright, anyway.
You got this, dude. You got this. So what do you want to talk about? I mean, I'm keen to just talk about this.
Yeah, so the Naruto game. Tell us about the strats of this Naruto game you're playing.
It's alright. Like, there is strategy involved, but the game is pretty just
you
rock,
should stream
paper,
it, dude.
scissors. I'd actually be down for that, dude. Let's not talk about this, though, because I'm almost done. The boss is coming up.
If this is your first time tuning in, just put it in the background, because it's like nice white noise that you can listen to us talk.
My voice is not white.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very...
But I've had compliments of my voice, so people...
Yeah,
so
but
you
you've
can
also got
enjoy
compliments
talking.
of the fucking size of your ego, dude.
Oh my god.
Fuck! I fucked up.
Alright. Matt's in angry mode right now, so we'll see what we can do with it.
Not in an angry mode, I'm in a bit of a jumpy mode. Just kind of, you know, I'm just trying to, like, you know. So what's happened, dude? We haven't talked to the people in decades.
Let's go all the way back to
BRB, dude.
OHN.
Sure. I mean, talk about irrelevant tournaments. Yep, go for it.
So, of course, in as everyone predicted, your boy Spud won.
Well, I predicted me to win, but...
and you didn't. So, we're talking about Spud.
Oh, okay. Is that what we're doing? I'm done.
Yeah. I know, everyone realized that Spud was probably the best after BAM. Wasn't his best showing, and then...
It was a good showing up until Grands.
Yeah. And then OHN, he showed why he was the best. Absolutely. Finished it in winners of Grands. People made him sweat a little, but...
Boy,
he did not drop a set.
So that set with SD, quite a nail biter. Did he go to game 5 at any point? Oh, Wibbles, that's right.
And Rainbow, like they went to game 5 as well. No, game 4.
No, they didn't. You dingus. Alright, I'm done. So what do you think? What's your opinion on the Australian meta post OHN but pre Diard?
Post OHN, well, Spud's obviously the best. SA Nix dropped. I think BAM was
fluke.
Yeah, we'll call it. I'll call it a fluke.
There's also
BAM's definitely a fluke.
There's that other tournament in between, the Final Destination one, the Queensland one that no one cared about, where he lost to Psych and Smoke Pop.
All right, yeah. Ever since BAM, he hasn't been performing as well.
It's almost like it was a fluke. I don't
know.
Not to say it's bad, by the way. I'm not trying to talk too much shit. 4th best.
4th best, yeah.
4th best.
5th, maybe, yeah.
Nah, Smoke Pop's 5th.
Ah, true.
It's a very clear cut. Everything.
Yeah, so that was OHN. Nobody cares about OHN anymore.
How'd you go in OHN?
Not as well as I predicted. But I don't really care.
No. Talk about it, dude.
I lost to a fucking Game & Watch.
How do you lose to a Game & Watch?
Well, you see, I'll play the matchup against you with your Falcon. We'll try it next. We'll try it after this.
Are you serious? I'll fucking wreck you.
No, you won't.
Yeah, well, my Falcon was designed to be a god at every matchup.
Not really.
Because I play Falcon how Sakurai intended.
You don't play anything how Sakurai's intended.
Well, on the more important people, I did average. I think I did.
Nah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Definition of average.
You always do average. I don't think you've ever done above expectations.
What, in a major? Or just in general?
In a major.
RF LAN was kind of a major.
Yeah.
It was a Perth only major, and I did above expectations.
Meh.
Fuck's sake! I came fourth at the second biggest Perth tournament.
Oh my god. Let's not talk about RF LAN.
That was I made April. Nothing.
You've complained about this the past 3 episodes.
50-man tournament, and I came fourth, and I got nothing. Absolutely. This is how much I made. Actually, no, I made negative $10. It cost
negative $10?
The least I could have got was a pat on the back. Good job on fourth, Matt. Oh, yeah, no problem, dude. All right.
See, this is the kind of talks, the reason why nobody ever congratulates you on your 4th place.
I just want to. Good job, dude.
You don't ask for it. It just gets given to you.
That was probably my best tournament ever.
Good for you.
Maybe.
Good for you.
It was a good one. No, wait, no. Curtain 101 was my best one. The sickest run
we've already talked about that in the past.
In existence.
Let's talk about the present.
All right. Well, irrelevant tournament's over. Wait, let me just think if there's anything else worth noting in OHN. If you got anything...
Nah.
Just to say.
Oh, Daigo? Daigo was there. If you guys... Everyone knows who Daigo is. Daigo is the great one. The almighty fighting game. God. Greatest of all time.
I didn't meet him, so I can't really comment. This is all Jason. I can say Sydney's okay as a city.
It's no Perth.
It's okay.
No place like home, as they always say.
It's better than... Actually, no. It might be the worst of the ones that I visited.
You reckon?
All right. Have you visited all of the major 5?
I haven't visited Adelaide.
All right. Neither have I. So we can tier it. We can tier it comparatively of the other 4. So what's your favourite? Actually, we'll go from 4th. What's your 4th favourite? Okay. This is of Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, and Perth. We've all gone to them at least once. I've lived in Perth and I've gone to Melbourne I think 3 times. And I got to the other 2 once. What do you reckon?
It's a hard one.
I didn't really explore Brisbane though. I went to Gold Coast. Gold Coast was sick.
Yeah, I probably put Melbourne as 4th.
Melbourne is 4th. I put Sydney as 4th.
And then Sydney 3rd.
I put Melbourne 3rd.
Gold Coast 2nd.
Yeah.
Perth.
Well, Gold Coast / Brisbane.
Yeah.
And Perth number 1. Yeah. I don't know. Actually, I feel like if I went to Brisbane / Gold Coast a couple more times, I might put that above Perth. I really like the Gold Coast. It's just such a sick place to be, dude. It's like...
Yeah, it's really nice. It's a holiday. It's an actual holiday resort.
Yeah, pretty much. For any of you Americans.
You'd have to be like a millionaire to live there, though.
Yeah.
Crazy expensive.
Going there for like a week or 2 weeks is pretty sick. That's what I did.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But
I want to go back. I should have gone when those tickets were like $35, dude. Or $60.
From Perth?
Yeah.
Nothing $60 from Perth.
No, didn't you see that deal? There was $130 return to Gold Coast.
I might have forgotten about it.
It was a one-day event. It was a one-day thing, but I didn't do it because I didn't have any money. But I should have just fucking YOLO'd it because it wasn't until like February next year, so I could have easily got the money. All right. There's the most important part of the whole thing.
Yep, that's it. Show's done.
Sydney sucks. Melbourne sucks.
It's just not home, dude. I was there a day too long. We booked like the holiday for like a whole week, right? On the 6th day, I was like, can I go home yet?
Yeah, I pay that. Because last time I was like, my thought process for having the whole extra 2 days after the tournament was like, it'd be good to just chill and relax.
And then everyone got like sick and like annoyed.
Yeah. I just hate you all. I realized that. If we all got our own rooms, we would have been fine.
And that's expensive as hell, man.
You can't. I thought we get $500 a night hotels. You know, in Melbourne, you can't get $500 a night hotels. I looked.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but it's really hard. You have to get like penthouse.
Yeah.
I'm kind of down for like $200 a night.
Yeah, 200's still really good.
200's like top range.
It's still the
top range hotels.
It's still like the nice, pretty view when you walk through the door.
Yeah.
Like you can see the skylight.
It's just all about bringing hot chicks back, dude.
Yeah.
The hottest babes.
Yeah, but it's Melbourne, so it's not going to be many.
Hey, you can try. I mean,
Shout outs to if any of you guys from the East Coast are watching. Shout outs.
just have some faith, dude. Just have some faith.
Yeah, but
All right. Do you want to talk about Smash?
yeah, let's talk about relevant things now. Not real life.
We didn't get the 4 thing working yet.
Well, Byron screwed up. We can get you on later if you want.
We'll get you one eventually, Josh. It's coming. It's coming. Oh,
There'll be no volleyball team anymore. All right. So, should we just go straight to Diad?
I mean,
The most important.
We've been dancing around it for a while.
Yeah.
Let's go. So,
So you might have seen all the ads of Zoo and MacD coming to Perth. That actually happened last week.
Yep.
They. Let's talk about them first. What do you think of them? Really cool people, right?
Yeah, they're all sick, dude.
Yeah. Aiden came as well, one of Zoo's co-workers.
Another sick cunt.
Yeah, super cool, dude. Little bit on the salty side, but it's alright.
Yeah.
He makes up for it. He's a really funny guy. Really chill, like so respectful.
I think that anyone, like almost all of the Americans are sick cunts, and all the Europeans are sick cunts, with a few notable exceptions, but I won't go into them.
Yeah, I don't think you should be calling out names.
However, coming into it, I thought they'd all be decent people. Coming out of it, they're actually all really, really sick people.
Yeah, MacD's a little bit more reserved, but once he stayed a bit longer, yeah.
It's just introversion, dude.
Yeah, he is.
I'd be the same. You'd be like quiet and shit, but then like after a while, you get to know everyone. It's like Tim's really good at like opening people up because he's kind of straight with you, so you can kind of just like get straight back. So it's like I think that was a good match. I ship it, dude. Do you ship Bealton D?
Mac 10, man. I don't know.
Macton, man. I don't know. That was sick. That was good. It was such a good. Like,
if you guys don't know, Tim was the guy responsible for bringing Zoo to Smash Summit. We might have explained the
not
story again.
completely responsible, but he was
the big.
Individually, he did the most. He put in the most money.
Definitely. So what happened? We'll tell the story again, just to refresh.
Go for it.
So Tim.
Wait, are you gonna go all the way back or just do the summit bit?
We'll go all the way back. So Zoo. Firstly, I think it was Matt added Zoo to Smash chat. This Perth Melee chat we had.
I want to tell my logic behind adding him.
Yeah, go for it.
So we at this point we've been kind of like throwing in internationals every now and then in our Melee chat just for funsies. We started with Hacks, I think. Then he said something like, "Oh, that was fun. And then he left and I was like, "Let's add Chillin' Dude and shit." And so that kind of happened.
All one-liners, they just left.
Pretty much, almost everyone just did a one-liner. Johnny said a couple of things, but then he left. And then the old chat died because of Spud. The old chat died, and we made a new one. And we were adding everyone in, and everyone's like, we had everyone, and everyone's like, did we forget anyone? And we didn't have Dennis in there, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to add Dennis. And then as a joke, I'll add Zoo, because they look alike. Because Dennis, XOR, and Zoo look, not super alike, but they do look kind of similar. So I added them in as a joke. And then Zoo, you can stop. You can keep going.
What, me?
Yeah, you keep. At this point,
alright, Zoo, the homie, just decided to stay in the chat for a long time. And then he said his goodbyes. We got very sad.
He said some, like,
he had conversations with us.
He
it
was
was
just
really
talking
cool.
and shit. At this point, Chu was also in the chat.
Oh yeah, Chu said
nothing.
He had never seen the chat before.
There was no scene by Chu at any point.
Yeah, so then we declared Zoo as the true god.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Zoo left probably after like 2 months or a month or something. After a while.
And then Smash Summit comes around.
And then Zoo does, I think it was a smart move.
Zoo starts tweeting out like,
this
please.
Is Smash Summit 1, by the way.
Smash Summit 1, yeah. Please help me get into Smash Summit. I really appreciate it. And then I tweeted out to him, like, Perth's got your back, homie. And he's like, add me back, please. So we add him back.
And then it all begins.
He starts, he stays permanently, still to this day, still in this chat.
Yep. Probably been almost a year now.
Yeah, I'd say about a year. So at that point, we'd been keeping our votes on the lookout just for Zoo. Because everyone else was guaranteed to get in. That all our favorites like S2J and like.
I still would have voted for Zoo, dude.
Yeah. So then, it comes crunch time.
Yeah.
Tim, the homie, donates $200 worth of votes, and then makes a whole bunch of new accounts and sends them all to Zoo.
Excuse me. No, yeah, okay, keep going. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
this is Tim. What Tim told me.
This is a different part. Yeah.
Yeah, and then on the last day, KIC and Barefist stayed up all night, 6 a.m. because the voting time was American time.
Yeah, 6
Stayed
a.m.
up all night to snipe the votes, and he got in the last spot.
10 votes. 10 votes he got in by.
No.
No?
Zoo told Tim he looked back and when he got hired by Smash GG, he looked in the voting count. Guess how many votes he got through by?
1.
You're not supposed to actually guess the number.
Oh. 40.
1 vote.
Are you sure?
That's
no,
what's-
I thought that was when he almost got out and he saved himself by 1 vote. He got saved by
Oh, he
1
beat
vote.
Hugs.
Yeah, he beat Hugs by 1. That
Okay.
wasn't at the end.
So
That
he
was-
saved himself by 1
Yeah.
vote, and then
Zoo was kind of like, the whole time, he was like near the bottom, but he was always just making it through. Making it through. And then the last day, he actually technically, because he was the last person, he made the most votes out of everyone.
we added him to like the Perth Smash page. We advertised like, please vote for Zoo. Smash 4 people who've entered the tournament, please use up your votes for Zoo if you're not going to use it for anyone else.
We had 2 days of tournaments where everyone who paid entry, 3 of their $5 would go straight to getting more accounts for Zoo, getting more votes for Zoo.
Oh yeah, we had that as well. We had a tournament just dedicated for more voting.
So like, the Ultimate Man put in $200. A few other people, I know Brad put in like $50.
Yeah, I put in 20.
Yeah, everyone put in like a fair share, and then Smash West put in like 400 or something, a bit over 400.
Something crazy like that.
Except for Gabe, didn't do shit, didn't do nothing.
Get out! No, get out! I put the chairs here for a reason.
Yeah, Gabe's not going around the chest.
All right. So anyway, come the 2 planning time.
Well, before that, he
What's
said
before
after we got him in,
All right. Yep.
he said, "Oh, I'm gonna make it up for you guys. I'm coming to Australia at some stage." I'm
Yeah.
like, sick.
On his own money.
On his own money. Yeah.
That was the most generous thing we could ask for of him.
I want him back, dude. I want them both back.
So this was, I think he announced this like what, right at the start of the year or something. No, I mean right near the start of, right near the end of Summit.
What?
Right.
Announced what?
That he was coming to Australia.
Oh, we announced it.
No, he told us.
Oh.
The time he told us. We had a lot of time to prepare. He had a lot of time to just wait for a discount on his flights and stuff.
Yeah, because he was originally going to come to BAM. Because remember, BAM got released. And he's like, "Oh, is this the tournament, guys?"
Oh, we're like, no.
No.
No, that's an
You
East
ain't
Coast
getting
tournament.
them, fam.
Zoo's ours.
Fucking Melbourne dingoes.
You bloody dingoes.
You bloody dingo. It's our tournament, mate. It's our international. Oh, and then, okay, so then, yeah, then the Diad dates got released. And he's like, "Oh, is this the one?" I'm like, "Yes."
Yes, it's
Get
definitely
on
the
it.
one.
So he's all like talking a big game. I was hoping. I like the small doubt, the pessimism in the back of my mind was like, "Oh, he's not going to come."
Yeah,
But then,
but Zoo's like committed, dude.
yeah, he was coming, dude. And then eventually, like super last minute, he's like, "I booked my flights." And then, literally that same day, was it the same day?
It might have been.
He was like, "Oh, by the way, guys, Mac D's coming." And we're like, "What? What? What was your reaction? What was your genuine reaction?"
But what the fuck?
I
It was
like,
just a huge surprise.
and I was just like, yeah, we're like, it felt like it was a joke. But it
Yeah.
also didn't feel like a joke at all, because that's such a weird joke to make.
Yeah, and he's like, "Can I add him to the chat, lol?" We're like, "All right."
Lol, yeah. Then Josh, when he first sees Mac D, is like, "Why are you here?"
Yeah, he's like, "What are you doing here, McCain?"
But yeah, it was so sick, and they all came on their own money, all 3 of them.
Yeah, like they just, and then like we paid for everything when they were here.
Yeah, pretty
We
much.
Quetz housed them. Quetz, the veteran of Perth Smash.
The
We could
legend of Peach himself will be on here eventually.
Yeah.
We'll get him on here.
You want to do it at the? We could do it at the end if you want to go home.
What?
We'll get him on the show. Or do you want to be here as well?
No, I want to play this show out, dude. We haven't had a show in ages.
All right. Yeah.
I mean,
so I really want him on today, man. I was so
Oh,
hyped, and then
God.
everything got ruined.
I feel like it won't be the same if it's just 2 people on.
Yeah, probably not. But it was like the perfect time, right, to get him on. Like post the ad, talk.
Yeah, I know, but dude, it's just the way things are. Do you want to get the Diad bracket up so we can go in depth, or do you want
Nah.
to just kind of eyeball it? Alright, well, we've talked about all the stuff surrounding Diad. We also got the sickest venue of all time, low-key.
Yeah, one of the best venue in Australia.
I reckon that...
When the Insta-Staters got here, they were walking around the venue like, oh my god, this venue's amazing. It was like,
we only used 2/3 of it, and that was even then, that was like heaps of space.
Yeah, half of it was like, we don't need it, so it just got blocked off.
It's like, the thing that's so great about that venue is we paid its cost off. It was hell cheap for what it is. There was no real issues venue-wise. Like, the internet was a bit choppy, apparently. But that can be like, you can just get like 4G or something.
Yeah.
And say the scene grows crazily, and we end up getting like 200 entrants per game. We can still easily fit that with the third part of the stage, or the third part of the stadium being used. So there's like so much room for growth. It's just the greatest venue. I was watching, Pudge, the Smash 4 head TO. He did like a 20-minute wrap-up thing, and basically his problems with the event weren't really Melee people's faults. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
But his main compliment was the venue was fucking ridiculous. Like
we had so much space, dude.
It was literally like that venue would compete with most even international venues.
It is a stadium. So.
Yeah, and it was just a really good venue. Like the stage was good, projector was like last minute, but it worked really well for Melee. Smash Wars was a bit. Wouldn't let me fix it, so that's a fucking problem. Anyway, venue was sick. Is there any more before we start talking about the actual tournament? Tournament ran, for the most part, decently. Most part.
Yeah, the lead-up was quite, I don't know, the pre-planning, it went down to the wire, I'd say.
Yeah, we did leave a couple things until last minute.
Yeah, but in the end, it all worked out.
Yeah. Yeah, the Sunday started a bit late, started like 30 minutes late, and that kind of just kept us coming. And there was also a miscommunication between the main security guy and us on who's packing the shit up. So we started packing up late, but overall we finished like...
Yeah, we had to start packing up during top 8. It was kind of
that was really annoying, because we could have started packing up in the middle, but I asked the guy, and he's like, oh yeah, no, don't worry, people are coming to pack it up for us. I'm like, alright, sick. That was kind of annoying, but what can you do? Yeah, everything else ran smooth, I think.
Yeah, so the actual
Shouts to Frey, by the way.
Yeah, what's up, Frey? I don't know if he's in here anymore. But, yeah. So let's just talk about the tournament now.
Alright, let's talk about you. Let's talk about Ace. Ace and Jocelyn.
What?
That's a reference that very few will get.
Okay. So, I was 3rd seed in my pool. I upset the 2nd seed, so I had a pretty...
Is it upset when you play Falcon? Is it an upset when you beat Sunny with
I'd never beaten him before. It is an upset. So, I had a pretty good seed into the bracket because of that. So as a result,
pretty cushy ride.
My first few rounds, I won. I didn't have like opponents that were way better than me, so
you didn't even mention who you upset, dude.
But I upset the number 4 in our region, Sundowns. He's a math player. He's been kind of dropping the ball lately.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Like the tournament before that, he lost to 2 players he'd never lost before, and then at the end, he lost to me, another player he'd never lost to, so it's kind of weird.
He also lost to Bryce, which is someone he probably shouldn't lose to.
Yeah, I think that Europe trip really, set him back or something. But
he told me that, he reckons he's not eating right, and, health-wise, he's just not all there. That's what he told me.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a pretty decent job. Keep going.
Oh. Yeah, so I had to verse Mac D in bracket after winning round 1.
Mac D.
How'd
that go?
It was both last stock, but he kind of just threw his stocks at me. He was just kind of running into everything. I was like, because when it went down to last stock each, he kind of just turned on the gears and zero to death me. I'm like, fuck, he's definitely not playing his best.
Play to win, dude. Play at the Mac D. I feel like he just plays at the bare minimum he needs to win that set.
Yeah, I feel like that's what a lot of top players do as well. It just conserves a lot of energy, not having to think if you're way better than them. Yeah. So, in losers, I versed another Perth guy. I hate knocking out Perth people at a major. It sucks.
Who'd you beat?
I beat Frey. That was for 17th place. So
you didn't even talk about the first round of your bracket, dude.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Who cares, dude? So I won first round. Doesn't matter.
Shots.
I only won like 2 sets, and I made 13th place just because the seed I had in my bracket was pretty
Same, eh?
It was pretty high. Eventually, I ended up getting knocked out by Chapos, Tainted Minds Chapos.
He's not tainted anymore.
He's still part of the team, I think.
I'm pretty sure he left.
Nah, he's still part of Tainted.
Sure. All right.
His Twitter handle's still Tainted.
It doesn't change instantly. You can't change your Twitter handle. You have
It's
to get
been like 3 days.
We'll see. Anyway.
Yeah, so let's talk about you. So nobody cares.
Oh, man. So I played, in my pool, I played Calvin, Aiden, and the first game wasn't very close, but then he switched to Falco, and that was pretty close, but I won.
One of the American homies who came over with
Yes.
Zoo.
Yes.
Really, really cool guy.
Then I beat everyone else. I had a pretty close set with Cage. Just wasn't a Falco day for me, I don't think. It's going to really be in that Falco mindset to beat a Falco, but it didn't happen. And I won that 2-1. And then there was SA Nick as well. And SA Nick beat me pretty convincingly. I think it was double 2 stock. Might have been 2-3. But, yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't... I don't know. Saturday I wasn't really in the zone, I don't think. And then doubles, me and Exor. Sexor did pretty good. We beat Zorcy and MC, the number 1 seed in our pool, so we came out winners side, top 8, which
Very
is pretty
nice.
sick. But then Sunday
sick.
came, and I don't know, we got 6-0'd out, which kind of sucks. 6-0'd out of doubles. We got 3-0 by Spud and Zoo, which is pretty fine. The last game was actually pretty
Yeah, that
close.
team was so ridiculous. Zoo messaged Spiders like, "Hey, you want a team for doubles?" I'm like, "So what?"
It's like, do you want to give me this free win?
This is so stupid.
And then we got 3-0'd by Sundowns and Dombey, which was pretty bad. We had some leads that we just lost. I don't know. It wasn't a great performance.
Yeah, we got knocked out by them in doubles as well. It's pretty rough.
We're a very inconsistent team, I think, me and Exor. Like, we can do some shit, but sometimes it doesn't happen. And that was a pretty bad start to the day. And then in top 32, I beat DK Boy, which I have a pretty favorable matchup in. Then I lost to MC. It was a really weird set, actually. Like, I just had the biggest brain fog of my entire Melee career. And just kind of like, I was up 3 stocks to 2, and then the next memory I have is losing. It was so weird. Like, I cannot remember anything from that. It was like blacking out almost. Then in losers, I beat Bare Fist, who I usually beat. And then I lost to Flow Rats, which I think he was a very beatable player, but I don't know. This wasn't really my day.
So you got 13th as well.
Yeah.
That's the power second seed.
Pretty much.
Dude, Exor got upset in his pools, and he had a 3rd seed, and his run was so much
Niv's
harder.
run was actually pretty tough.
Yeah, Nivs was pretty fucked as well.
He had Diego and Zorcy.
Yeah.
And SA Nick.
And SA Nick, yeah.
I think Dennis could beat SA Nick. So.
Oh, he's beatable.
That's faith, dude. I have too much faith in Dennis.
Miguel can do it.
Miguel could do anything, dude. He could literally do
SA
anything.
Nick's new. SA Nick's favorite player now, Miguel. Miguel's number 1 fan.
Fair enough. Miguel's pretty exciting,
The
dude.
guy's a nut, dude. It's just the South American players. You can really tell they're South American just because they're like, their gameplay's like hot fire. It's like,
That's
whew,
racist.
that's
dude.
spicy.
I don't know. I don't think Diego's
Nah,
playstyle is spicy.
It's super spicy, dude.
Diego's playstyle is a very special kind of spicy.
It's like a mild.
It's like a mild.
It's like mild jalapeno cream cheese.
It's like
spicy.
It's just like it gives you a kick. But
Yeah.
It's like not. It like tastes really good.
It's smooth like cream
Yeah.
cheese.
It just
but it
tastes,
still has the kick.
It has the kick and it tastes good, but it's not like super spicy. It's not like a Carlos fucking. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Speaking of Carlos,
It's like a super spicy burrito, also microwave for 10 minutes. You just get it like, ah, fuck.
not
you
even
need by
Jesus could eat that one. Oh my
Karu, dude.
Dude,
He went on a run.
let's talk about the top Perth players' runs.
Alright, we'll talk about Spud last,
Yeah.
because that kind of goes into other
We'll
things.
start with Karu since he was the lowest placing of the top 3.
I mean, if we had the bracket up, I'd have a better idea of who he played.
fine.
No, we don't need it.
Let's just talk about who he lost to and how he got to top 8.
Alright, so,
Oh! I also have another story after that. So, he loses in pools. He was 1st seed. He gets upset by Sora,
up and comer, dude.
the guy apparently in Byron's bio, the guy in his prime. That's it. That's his.
Wait a second. SD plays Blue Fox. KIC, I've got it, dude. Plays Orange
you
Fox.
got it. Yeah, you got it.
Don B plays Green Fox, and Sora R.A. plays Neutral Fox. I did it. I cracked the code. I cracked the 4-Fox code.
Alright, good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
So Curry loses to this Neutral Fox. Sora, 2-1.
When he played Math, but
It uses
when he plays
lost
Fox.
to his Math.
Yeah.
And then, who did he lose to the winners? He lost to Zoo.
Yes. That was bracket. I mean, that's
yeah.
his
Zoo
fault.
was telling me like Curry was one of the only few people taking games off him in friendlies, but when it came to tournament, he just felt like he didn't struggle against Curry at all.
Yeah, Curry. I reckon Curry kind of like gets in his own head.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Him and Miguel both struggle for that problem. I don't think Diego as much.
Diego just doesn't care about shit, dude. Yeah, so his losers run. This is a pretty sad story, because the way the was projected was all three Espinosa brothers played each other.
This could have been fixed.
So, firstly, Diego in losers versus Miguel. Miguel's the youngest.
Yes. And
Knocks out Diego.
The middle child.
I was talking to Miguel. It's like, all right, you got to verse Diego. It's like, and then Miguel's like, oh man, that's so stupid. I'm like, yeah, what can you do? So he knocks out Diego. I didn't really talk to Diego after that. Next round, Miguel has to
Directly after,
Miguel has to verse Carlos.
the
Carlos,
third and final brother.
yeah, the final boss. Carlos beats Miguel. Carlos goes to shake his hand. Miguel just gets up, shakes his head, and walks off. Carlos is almost in tears. It's so sad to see. It was ridiculous, just the way the bracket played out. And we had been trying to change it the night before.
Massive community backlash. Not really. It's just Spud.
Top player privilege. His seat didn't even get changed.
Thinking about it now, if we moved Carlos, because that was basically the biggest move I made, was moving Carlos from 16th seed to 9th seed. Because the integrity of him being a second seed is still there, but he was clearly the best of the second seeds. I was seated above him in bracket.
Oh yeah, that's fucked.
But thinking about it now, I don't know who would have been moved back one, but Miguel would have played him, and had Miguel won that, he would have got Sora. So we could have potentially had seen Miguel in top 8, which would have been really exciting.
Yeah, but oh well. That's just.
What can you do?
That's what happens when you don't.
Top 8 was alright. Top 8 kind of was alright. All the top 8 seeds made top 8, so.
Yeah, as expected.
Alright, let's talk about Quetzalcoatl.
Oh wait, so
Sorry?
Carlos for top 8
Oh, he got his run back against Sora.
against Sora, best of 5 this time.
Exciting.
Oh my, last game,
Game 4.
game 4. Yeah, the last game. He does the grimiest.
Whoa. Let's set it up first. He was down 3 stocks to 1.
Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he?
And then he just turns it on. He turns it on, gets it down to 1 stock to 1, but he's on pretty killish percent. I can't remember the actual
Yeah,
percent.
easy for Marth to do.
Yeah.
Easy for Marth to get rid of him.
And basically, he grabs him at the ledge. I think this is a fresh stock too. This is 0%.
Yeah.
Grabs him at the ledge, back throws him. Sora
Back throw?
DI's in. DI, so he does that angle where it's like this. It's not like a this. It's like straight up.
Yeah.
And then he goes out and does. Theoretically, it's like the dumbest shine ever. It should never work.
It should never work.
Like, he just forward it.
Yeah.
Sora double jumps into the shine and just goes.
The grimiest okey doke.
He goes
for top
straight,
8.
diagonal. It's Marth. He only has one direction. It's up, so he's not coming back.
If you go on Smash West YouTube, you'll see it. It was the absolute.
It's the okiest of
Perth popped off so hard. I was actually so happy for Carlos.
Felt bad, because I really like Sora, but it's like every set he played, I had to cheer against him.
Yeah, definitely. Because he's not Perthy yet, dude. And his little grimy mouth.
It's cheese. What?
We have no viewers.
There are no. Currently,
This is the life, dude.
This is the grind. You got to start. If we have a consistent schedule, we probably get.
I'd just like to say that Diego 4-stock Zoo in a friendly. If you ask, message Zoo.
2 friendlies.
2 friendlies? No.
It was 2. He did it twice.
Okay, he did it twice. If you ask Zoo, Zoo will clarify for you.
That he
100%.
Just say, hey, did you get 4-stocked by Diego twice in friendlies?
In Perth.
In Perth. I mean, where else would you?
Where else?
There's only one Diego, dude.
In the whole world.
Yep. So then he makes top 8 with the okiest of dokes.
The grimiest.
And then the greatest set in Perth history had to be played. I mean, not the greatest set, but the greatest matchup in Perth history.
Yeah, this was like...
Kara and Quetz.
Yeah, they played off-stream because of time constraints, but it's so fitting. It was just like a quite... It was on the recording off-stream, but...
Just really sad that we didn't get it on stream. That was kind of a miscommunication, because what happened was... I was like, nah, we got to run it all on stream. All these matches are too good. So I'm like, okay. And then I run Domby and MC, which is another good set, theoretically.
Another sick Australian rivalry.
Yeah. No Kara and Quetz, but...
Yeah.
I'm like, play them. So that's the first round. And then Noid came up to me and he's like, oh, we're playing Kara and Quetz off stream.
They'd already started.
They'd already started, so there's nothing I could do about it. And I'm like, well, fuck. If I knew this beforehand, I would have played them on stream and had Domby and MC play off. So
yeah, it was a real shame.
Because the crowd was super dead at that first set. Because there was really nothing in it.
Yeah, it was all Perth people watching. It's like, nobody cares. Or there was a few New South Wales people, but it wasn't enough to bring the crowd alive.
Yeah. And then, So then Karu loses to Quetz, who's actually had his number this PR period. Just a little tip.
Yep.
3-0 this PR period. He loses 3-1. And is knocked out of the tournament for 7th, which is still really good.
Made top 8, yep.
Especially coming off the second seed, so he had to make quite the run. Got his revenge.
It was really good to see him make top 8. Yeah. I feel like
I'm glad all of
because
them
hasn't shown up a lot lately. Like,
he's been a bit rusty.
Yeah, I feel like he needed to prove himself that he was still very good, a very good player.
Yeah.
I definitely think that top 8 placing showed it.
All right, you want to talk about the other one?
Yep. Quetz,
the Peach dude,
the legend, the old god.
All right, so his pool was pretty interesting, actually.
Who did he have?
Flow Rats and Zorsey. Zorsey was very sick.
He threw up in like the disabled bathroom.
Yeah, he was not looking good. So, and I mean, Quetz is actually really good at the Yoshi matchup. Apparently, according to Zorsey, he reckons that Quetz is one of the best in the Yoshi matchup in Australia.
Yeah, he just has all this knowledge of Yoshi.
Yeah,
it's like
because of like Bringer and stuff.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Who's an ex-player, kind of.
Rest in peace,
Perth.
Bringer.
Yeah. So he wins that. Florad's set's actually really close. I think he starts the set losing the first game, so he has to make the climb.
Yep.
But he wins that in the end, and it comes out first seed. I don't really remember much of his bracket.
I think it's SA Nick and winners.
Oh, he does lose to SA Nick. Yeah, he has a pretty good run to.
He beats RCJ.
Oh, that's right. That's the contentious one. I think he wins 2-0 or 3-0, whatever O is. Yeah,
first game was pretty close, and then second game, I was talking to him about it. It's like he just gave him and then Quet's like, yep.
Then he played SA Nick, and it was 3-1. But apparently there were a lot of SDs to be had by Quetz in that set. I didn't watch. I only saw the very end.
Yeah, that sucks. But I think SA Nick just played a little bit better.
Yeah. And then in losers, he got Floraz this time got the run back.
Yep.
And I think it was 3-2.
3-1.
No, 3-2. I'm sure it was 3-2. Josh. Was your set with Flow Rats the top 8 3-2? It was 3-2.
Alright, so then he makes top 8 versus Carlos.
And wins 3-1. Don't know what happened. No one knows. It's probably been posted on YouTube now.
Next round, another Perth versus Perth.
Fucking bracket, dude.
He gets the bomb Giphy of the year.
Oh my god.
That was ridiculous.
The views, fam.
The coverage. He pulled a bomb, throws it up, down smashes the ledge because Spud's off stage.
Yeah.
So Spud techs it, but he doesn't tech jump.
Yeah,
so the bomb just comes down.
On the second up B.
Yeah. And then Spud was at high percent. So he was like dead.
Quetz did take the first game as well.
Against his Falco, yeah.
No, against his Marth. Sorry, his Marth.
It was the Falco.
I don't know. He won the first game.
Nah, he beat the Falco on the second game.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright. I will believe you. I don't know, it's pretty close.
It's a really good showing by Quetz as well. 5th place at DR2. I feel like Quetz was another one who needed to prove himself because kind of like Bam, he kind of underperformed.
I don't know if 9th is underperforming.
Yeah, but I think he definitely could have gone further.
He was definitely at least
further.
He could have come 5th.
Yeah.
5th was
he could have gone further.
Available for him. But yeah, I agree. I don't know about underperforming though. It's not like Red Act's a bad player or anything.
A little lamey top platform camper.
Fuck
bitch. Falco.
Bitch. Bitch. Alright, let's just run through all the other ones apart from Spud. So, Sundowns came 17th.
17th.
That's underperforming.
That was a result of getting the 3rd seed in bracket. He had a rough run. He had to verse Carlos and loses.
I don't know. I feel like Sonny's he's doing his best to lose that 4th placing right now. His results aren't that great, dude. Do you know he's lost a set to every PR player except for Miguel and Quetz?
It's so funny because last PR period he beat every PR player.
But the only 2 he hasn't lost to are 2 that he hasn't played.
Ooh,
So that's a little secret there.
Yeah.
Who's next? Miguel came 13th. I think Miguel could have had a better tournament, but his run kind of
he lost to
him
Carlos.
Such.
He lost to Mac D in winners? No, that was Paul's. He lost to winners. Don B. He lost to Don B in winners.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Then Max came 9th, which is a good performance, but it's also a lot of his run was really, really nice for a 3rd seed. Like, he got to play 2 people, and considering he's like a thinker player, he got to play 2 people he knew well. In a matchup, he's pretty...
very... Like, he got kind of... he lost the flow routes pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
And then his losers run was a Perthy, Rose, Exor.
Yeah. Although, beating Exor's a semi-surprise, because he did lose to him, got 2-0'd by him last time. I mean, he got double E-led by him last time.
Yeah, like the tournament like the week before.
Yeah. So, that was a good win. Then beating you is like, you'd expect that to happen.
Yeah. He's ranked above me for...
And then, I don't think any of the people that were left, like, in that run, were going to beat Don B.
Took a game, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, actually, I mean, he cheesed him as hard as humanly possible.
That's the Fox Ditto, dude. That's the Fox Ditto.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, he comes to 9th. Then we had Exor, who underperformed. I think he was 17th. Not his best. He did lose to Niv, but he kind of evened that out by beating Kaiser. But then
yeah, Kaiser's like 2nd best in South Australia.
Yeah, he's definitely up there. So, I mean, Exor kind of had like a topsy-turvy kind of tournament. I feel like he wasn't all there. I didn't feel like he was all there.
Yeah, it sucks. His girlfriend had to watch him get knocked out by Max's Sheik.
It was a close set, though. 2-1 last stock, I think. Yeah, so I was kind of underperformed. I came 13th, which is, I would just say, average. I don't think I've ever underperformed at a major. I've literally just done average every single time. I would like to have a breakout, though. You know, that'd be nice. Be a nice little breakout tournament. would be nice. Maybe
it's
SXC if I end up going. Who's after me? Niv. Niv came 17th. Niv had an up and down tournament too, I think. He beat Diego and actually I don't know.
He beat Dennis and Pauls as well.
He beat Dennis and Diego, which is pretty good.
And I don't think he beat Dennis all year.
Yeah, I don't think he has either. But he lost to Zorsi, which is that's respectable. And I don't know who he lost to in winners.
Yes, Nick.
Oh. Yeah, I'd say Niv overall had a pretty good tournament.
Yeah.
I think he could beat Zorsi, but it's a hard matchup. It's 80-20.
80-20 from Diego.
Then we had you 13th. Explained it. You had a pretty cushy run. You kind of, apart from you beat Sundown, so overall you had a pretty good tournament.
Yeah, so I kind of earned that seed.
Yeah, and you almost had max, which would have gone from a good tournament to a great tournament.
And then I would have Phantom Need for 9th place.
You almost had the dream. You almost had the dream.
Damn it.
You would have had momentum too, because it would have been Fox.
Yeah.
Fox Falcon again. Yeah, but you did alright. I'd say you had a pretty good tournament. That's pretty much it. Yep. Lemon Pot underperformed, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
Losing to Bare Fist.
Oh. Bare Fist? He did very well.
Overperformed?
Nah, not overperformed.
Is that what you're about to say? It sounded like that's what you were trying to say.
I was trying to find the right word for it. It wasn't overachieving, but he did very well.
He did very well, yeah. He played pretty good against me.
How do you go XC if you had $1.20 in your... John Chi? Like,
I have 80 cents now.
How do you go to... Well, first you get a job, if you know what that is.
First you get Centrelink.
Oh, Centrelink. Shout out to Centrelink.
I actually want Centrelink, not because it gives me money, well, I mean, because I want money, but because it'll force me to have to look for a job to keep getting money.
Shout out to Centrelink. Centrelink is pretty much the doll for Australia.
It is the doll.
Yeah.
But $280 a fortnight, dude. Can I say no to that?
Of course not. That's free money.
I need it.
I wish I could still have it.
It's like 2 weeks and I can save up for Adelaide. Fuck.
Yeah.
I've been going in the red literally for a year of my life.
It's not a good...
I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I've done it.
Because you haven't had a job.
I have $30. No. Oh, wait, I need to get petrol. Fuck. There goes 20 of my... I think I have $55, and I need to spend 20 today.
This is just sad.
Is there anything else to talk about in Diad? There was a couple of really shitty... Like, the bracket... Top 32 bracket was ugly, dude. I really need to fix it. Like, RCJ and Zorsey and MC played each other.
All the New South Wales played each other.
Yeah, they all played non-stop.
That was pretty dumb.
Yeah. Tournament was good, though. I'm kind of... Are you done with... I'm done with Diad, if you're done with Diad. If there's anything else you want to add. Oh, wait, we haven't talked about Spud.
Oh, Spud.
Spud basically showed Australia and the world that he is a threat.
Yep.
He breezed through his pool. Apparently the set with RCJ was close-ish, but it was still a shellacking. I saw a 3-star.
Talk about Smash 4 side of Diad. Jeez. Alright, we'll get to that after.
Let's do it quick.
That's a lot sadder than the Perth Melee.
Let's do it quick.
Alright, so Spud?
No, let's talk about Perth Smash 4, because Spud goes into something else.
You know people in Perth made top 8 in Smash 4? That's all we need to talk about.
You know...
Our second best player came 9th. That's a good showing.
I think there was 5 Vic people in top 8. Are you serious, Perth? Are you serious, Perth?
Come on, Perth.
Are you serious?
I was saying that all weekend. We were just losing left, right, and centre. Melee as well. Like, come on, Perth.
You'd think we'd show up to our own fucking national, but nah. When is Perth gonna get good, dude? Shoutouts to everyone who sucks.
Well, when your second best player just plays Overwatch or instead of practicing, it's kind of a rocky road. And then the third best player loses to Spud, who's been playing for like a few months.
Dude, Dennis was on the PR with like no practice for like a full year. How do you not get better than that?
Dennis sucks.
How about that? That was a bit hard. I mean, now he does. He plays with a emote nunchuck.
So does Luco.
Yeah, that's true.
Cross-handed.
That's really weird.
That's next level Dennis. Imagine if Dennis started playing cross-handed.
I can see the comfortableness of this.
Yeah, it's pretty good. What's up, Wizzy G? Thanks for tuning in, dude.
Is there anything else to add? I didn't really keep up with it much, but shouts to John.
Shouts to John. Yeah, one of the Smash 4 TOs.
He did heaps of work too.
Shouts to Ben Bass for giving me free peanut butter. A whole jar. It wasn't crunchy. What are you doing? At least buy crunchy.
Giving you or leave it there so you can take it.
We'll take it. Some hype going on in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but
you probably can.
It's a mystery game tournament.
It's actually a really cool idea.
Yeah, it's really sick.
So everyone, well not everyone, but people try to bring in like mystery games that no one's played before, and basically the bracket consists of you playing these mystery games. You're not allowed to play the ones you brought in though, for obvious reasons. It's probably like grand finals because there's only one left. Might be 2 left.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
You just bring in any. It's got to be. They want it to be a crap game, which is pretty fun. I don't know. It sounds like a good idea. There's been a lot of hype today, so.
Can you hear something? Yeah. It's very loud.
It's very loud.
I think that you're going to hear a loud shout if something amazing happens.
All right. Talked about Smash. I don't really know what happened. It seemed like it ran pretty well. It ran a bit over time, but we had heaps of spare time.
Yeah, we had so much spare time.
It was fine.
In hindsight.
Do you want to talk about anything else before we talk about Spud? Anything DL? Do you want to talk about 64?
Yeah, shout outs to the 2 Melbourne guys that came over. I'm so sorry for making you TO, but I was so swamped because the bracket was happening at the time I was playing PM, and then doubles happened during my melee pool, so I was pretty much occupied the whole day. And I made these guys come over from, they came over from Melbourne. And then I was like, oh, sorry, can you please look over for the bracket? I'm really busy right now.
This is you, dude. This was you.
But the 64 guys always do their own thing, dude. What does that even mean?
You bit off more than you could chew.
Hey, it wasn't my fault. The scheduling was fucked up.
Yeah, so...
I'll link them to this stream. Thanks a lot, dude. It's just us talking about So 64 is pretty cool. Perth didn't win. Come on, man.
What happened with the bracket? I'm not aware.
Yuhan came second. The Melbourne, one of the Melbourne guys that came over came first.
Was that who? What's his tag?
Indefa. Okay. Niven actually upset one of the.
Beat 2 Real, didn't he?
Yeah, he beat 2 Real. He's been playing. I don't know how long he's been playing. I actually need to talk to the Smash 64 guys more about. But Niven's like started playing recently, and he's just been abusing the crap out of Kirby.
Shots.
No, like the way you play Kirby is the way
Niv wants to
you
play
have.
it.
Yeah, the way you have to play Kirby is the way Niv plays Marth in Melee. It just fits so well. So it kind of like he just need to get kind of like the combos and the tech in, which is pretty easy. So I think that's it.
Talk about quick PM.
Oh,
Perth
PM, yeah.
sucks.
Yeah,
Perth sucks.
GIF Yuhan. Sorry, Yuhan's not here, dude. I don't know.
Perth sucks. We lost. Highest placing Perth player was 4th. Chapos, who's now retired from PM.
Yep.
Just about everyone retired at this point.
Yep, I'm retired. That's it for me. Rip M.
I'm only going to go when the money's there.
It's a sad time.
Yeah. So, shout outs to the 3 New South Wales guys that just gave us a bit of this.
All right, fine. I'll try and get Yuhan. See, this is my phone.
What are you doing?
They all want Yuhan, so I'm going to pretend to call him.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud.
I'm going to
whatever.
call him.
I'm going to call him. Yeah, so Yuhan's on the way, guys. Don't worry. Just stick around and keep watching. And
Maybe share this with your friends as
yeah,
well,
share this with your friends. Tell them Yuhan's coming.
Yeah, shout outs to the New South Wales guys for being good at PM. I feel like low-key, I could do it.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, I could.
No, you couldn't.
Sora's DK doesn't scare me, dude. I could do it. Zelda, already good. Already easy wins. Easy.
No, you were
wins.
lost.
I would have won. I would have won PM straight up. Mario Bro came 5th, dude. I beat him all the time.
You were lost tomorrow, bro. This was his tournament, dude.
No.
Even though he got thrown by Chapos because he has the download already.
Alright, PM was average.
All right,
PM
let's
sucked.
just talk about Spud because there's a whole big subject for Spud after Diad we got to talk about as well.
Alright, Spud's run. Good. Beat everyone. He played PM and then quit out because he was so focused on beating Zoo because Zoo was his first round and winners top 8.
Yeah, sat with MC, one of the best Falcons in Australia, just consistently bodying him at the setup before.
That's practice.
Yep.
In Spud's eyes, that is practice.
Before top 8, he was so focused. He wanted it.
He was listening to music. I was like, I'm not even going to bother talking to him.
Everyone was reminding him to eat food before.
Yep.
So I think his bracket one was pretty predictable. Let's talk about his top 8. That's all that matters.
I mean, he beat everyone he should have beat. That was the end of it. I'm pretty sure
Game 5 against Zoo is very impressive.
the set he played to get into top 8, he 3-0'd. I don't think he dropped a game to anyone except for Quetz and Zoo. Alright. The hyper set of the tournament, set of the week. Set of the
Sounds like set of the week's going on right now.
set of the week. Zoo and Spud.
Zoo and
Winners.
Spud, yes.
Semis. Talk to me.
You tell it, cause
Fuck's sake, you're useless. So, alright. So, there was no crowd. The chants were dead. Did MacD and SA Nick play before or after Spud? So,
this is before.
alright, so the crowd was dead. There was kind of like a couple of blips when SA Nick took stocks off MacD, but it was still like...
It was just MacD.
Yeah.
Being MacD.
It was just like, eh. But then, the biggest, probably the most hyped set of the of like the bracket was probably Zoo and Spud, and this is about to go down. And the crowd, like, 'cause Spud kind of just he just gets going at the beginning, and the crowd just instantly comes alive. Everyone's watching at this point, and he ends up taking game 1, and this was during Smash 4 Grands, and everyone in Smash 4 Grands watching has come over and started watching Spud beat Zoo.
Yeah.
So he wins game 1, and the pop-off's ridiculous. If you go into Peanuts ZSS's YouTube channel, you can
reaction.
find the pop-off. Look for Ajax
The guy in the maroon jumper
and the hat. He's got
and
a
the hat. He's just this big burly dude sitting in the middle. You
He
you
has
can't
the
miss him.
littest pop-off known to man. It was the manliest
It was-
pop-off in the
Can we
history
actually
of
play
Smash.
this now? I'm going to try and set this up.
Oh, here we go. Here's 30 minutes of nothing. I'll just keep talking then.
Nice.
Alright, so then in game 2, I can't remember.
I'll just link it.
He lost game 2 and 3, I believe. And he lost game 3 on his counterpick FD. It was close. I remember it being close, but Zoo gave him a bit of this. And then game 4, Zoo goes red. Marth.
You mean Spud?
Spud goes red Marth and power shields every laser in the history of power shields. He pulled it for Deegs, pulled it for Diego, power shielded every laser known to man. And I think he 3-stocked him. Was it 3-stock? 2-stock?
Nah, it's like 2.
It was a convincing win.
But it was a classic FD game.
It was a convincing win. And then game 5 comes. He has leads in parts of it, but then like Zoo kind of like turns on right at the end.
Yeah,
and
Zoo.
like makes his last or second last stock really
Classic
count.
top player fashion.
So, and then he got into like Marth percents where you just can't kill him with Marth.
Yeah.
So then Spud was kind of struggling. So it was ended up being like a really high percent, like 142 stock.
Yep.
But very respectable set from Spud, showing the world that like
Super sick,
he
dude.
can definitely match it with everyone. It sucks that they didn't end up. I mean, spoiler alert: Zoo lost in winners finals, and he ended up beating Spud 3-1 in the next set. But taking another game, like taking consecutive games, is another proof. It sucks they didn't get to play MacD because he was beating MacD in friendlies.
Yeah, it's giving him the smackdown.
It was like 6 to 8.
It was the
or something.
smackdown.
But yeah, so it sucks that didn't end up coming to fruition, that set. But Spud did really well, dude. He played Quetz in losers finals. Losers quarters. We already talked about that.
Him against SA Nick.
And
Oh
then
my
him
god!
versus SA Nick.
The first game.
This is the run back.
This
from
was
when-
what's supposed to happen at BAM.
Pretty much. So this is the run back of BAM. After getting 6-2'd in grands from winner's side, Spud was visibly shaken. He was very not happy with how he performed in that grands, respectably so. And Spud basically showed everyone in Australia and the world, if anyone cared, I'm sure some people did, why Spud is far and away much better than everyone else.
By far.
He 4-stocks in game 1, which he actually did at BAM too. But then from that point, the set swung in a completely different direction.
Yeah, but this time...
SA Nick won the next 2 in BAM. But this time, Spud won the next 2 and 3-0'd him.
It was...
9-minute set.
It was...
A 9-minute best of
Yeah.
5. Marth ditto. Does that not say it all? SA Nick sent home to South Australia. South Australia's very own Nick, Gorilla Boy, was sent home crying.
Back to the jungle.
He was literally crying.
On your bike.
On your bike, mate. She'll be right.
Dude, the Perth crowd is so good.
Oh, yeah. Side note before we go any further. Perth crowd's actually the best crowd of all time.
It's just...
If there's any
It's just
reason...
trash talking and banter. It's
If there's
funny.
any reason to come to Perth, real talk, it's actually for the top 8 crowd.
Yeah, the top 8 crowd was so good.
I've never been to a better top 8 crowd.
Like,
Yeah.
I know you guys can be reserved, but everyone has their inner degenerate that just wants to yell out random
And
things.
Perth lets you do it, dude.
Perth lets you do that.
Because-
OHN top 8 was just like cheering.
Yeah, it was just cheering. Perth top 8 was like, say anything you want. Anything you want.
You're not gonna
get
get
away with
banned.
it. Yeah, who gives a fuck, dude? I mean, well, actually, keep it within. Like,
Yeah.
don't say the N word.
Yeah.
Maybe keep that one away.
None
But
of
it was
that.
just-
We'll have none of that.
There was a lot of funny moments, dude. The whole crowd could have just been like, it's like a podcast, dude. It was
Yeah,
great.
it was amazing.
So much banter. Yeah, so Perth crowd's actually, you'll
Top
never
tier.
find a better crowd. If you can find me a better crowd, I will actually pay you.
Like, the BAM one sucked. BAM 7. It was just like...
It wasn't bad.
It's not... It wasn't Perth. It was just like
Yeah,
yelling
but I
out
mean,
Dreamland and like...
when the
clapping.
crowd is that lit, can anything be as good as Perth?
Yeah.
I don't think so. All right. So Spud does really well. Everyone's on the high horse. Spud's like, yeah, I'm pretty good. And everyone, like the internationals, Aiden really respects Spud. Thinks he could be the best in the world. I think there's potential there. I
Yeah.
think it could exist in the future, given the right circumstances.
He definitely has the drive for it.
Yeah. So Spud originally was going to take a break after Diad, just to like kind of, just have a break. It's very fair enough. Everyone needs a break.
Yeah,
I
he
had
was
a
like,
break.
oh, I'm getting tired of Melee.
I mean, it's hard. You just bop everyone here.
Yeah.
And like even Australia, think about it. He 3-0'd the second best player, arguably in Australia, the 4th best player in Australia, who's far and away better than all of us in Perth. So it's just kind of like,
Destruction.
man, what do I do? So then Barefist, well, we start kind of like throwing around the idea of a fundraiser to get Spud to America, and we're all thinking, everyone like throwing around this idea is thinking,
Genesis.
oh, Genesis is the one to go to. That's 3 or 4 months away. Spud can have his break, and then we're gonna have like a Big Win Beer fundraiser and maybe a Smash West fundraiser. So we had a couple of events planned, and then Byron goes ahead, because he lives with Spud. So Barefist lives with Spud and goes to Spud, hey, do you want to make a fundraiser for the big house? You keep going, because I need to...
For a big house, yeah. So, without knowing, classic Barefist thought that big house was actually in like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
That's why he was so keen on setting this up. And then by the time Spud set it up, the GoFundMe, Byron found out that the big house was actually in like 3 weeks. 3 weeks. So now Spud has already committed.
So Spud basically had to... I mean, he signed up early, but when he made the GoFundMe, there was 3 days left in sign-ups.
Yeah.
Sign-ups cost him $146.
The first day, he made like $700 or something like that.
He made $1,000 in the first day.
$1,000?
In the first 24 hours, I think he made $1,400.
Yeah, the first like 5 hours was like... he was already 1/3 of the way there.
Leffen retweeted it, Armada retweeted it, Zoo and MacD retweeted it, like everyone retweeted it.
Yeah,
it was
Red
going off. I think the original post had like 200 likes, 60 retweets.
It's ridiculous, yeah.
Crazy.
And then Spud started streaming.
Spud's now a stream lord.
Yeah.
He actually really likes streaming and wants to...
Streaming's really fun. Then he got his exposure to who he is.
Yeah, so I think it was like, what, 2 or 3 days he made the full $2,000?
Yeah, dude, there were so many people in the Big House 6 compendium that didn't make their goal of like $1,000. And Spud makes like $2,000 in like a day and a half.
Spud just has the hype, dude. He just has the hype. He's got like a non-age play style. He's really good.
Yeah.
Like, he's by far and away the best at this point. I think anyone that argues that is either super one-eyed. Oh my god. He's either super one-eyed or an absolute idiot. Take a pick.
Yeah. So now he's got to wait for the money to arrive.
Yep. You know he only gets like 92% of it or something?
I think
GoFundMe takes like 8%. Apparently Spud said that they're taking $170.
Alright.
It's like, that's a bit of a fucking rip. Low key. But now we know for next time. If you're ever doing a GoFundMe, guys, just do it on PayPal. Don't do it on the website. It's such a rip. It's actually a rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to book his tickets.
He's going to the big house.
Gone for a week.
Thanks to everyone that donated.
Everyone.
Like, Spud said he was going to make a thank you post like when he got home today, but he didn't get around to doing it yet.
He's pulling the classic Byron, dude. Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it today. I'll do it tonight. Never does it.
I don't think the DAD2 players have been paid out yet.
Classic
But
Byron.
yeah, to everyone that donated to Spud, thank you so much. Like,
shout outs to everyone who donated 50 and above as well.
Yeah, you guys are going above and beyond.
I would donate, but
what's up in
I literally cannot afford it.
Again, I'm sorry for making you TO, but I didn't realize all these things would come on me like on that day of the ad.
So basically, Spud's repping Perth and New Zealand. No one else.
Not Australia.
No one else.
He's
just Perth and New
strictly
Zealand.
says he's not Australian, but he is Perth.
Yeah, Perth's not Australian, dude. Perth is a different
Yeah, have you
state.
seen
It's a different country.
Australian Smash social picture? We're not part of Australia.
Exactly.
So we'll take our money and you guys can go into a recession if you guys don't want us.
I mean, we'll go into a recession now. We lost our source of income. Mining is dead, dude.
Rip.
The GFC, we'd be fucked. Although, thank us. It's just we get all this shit for being Perth, but who saved you from the GFC? East Coast. Who saved you? It was us.
Alright.
Fuck you guys. Nah, you're right. You're right. You're
nah,
okay.
Everyone I've met over interstate has been so cool. I don't think I met like a bad person.
We were talking shit about you, Byron.
No, get out. Why does everyone want to be on our show? It's ridiculous.
So lit. We got 300 viewers, dude. What else do we have to talk about?
What else is there?
Shouts to Spud. Where our predictions for Spud at the big house. What do you think?
I'd say. What's the one right?
Be completely honest.
What's the one right after? You know when you make top 64? What's that placing?
49th.
49th.
You think 49th? You think Sin's very own is going to get 49th?
Sin GC Spud.
What's GC?
Game City. What's that Alwyn sponsor who's talking about?
Oh, Mastermind.
That's Master. He calls it Mastermind.
Yeah, apparently that's what it is. Isn't
okay.
It not?
Sin Mastermind Spud.
I hope Mastermind's actually pretty good, but not good enough for Spud because they'll get it on it hell quick.
More money, dude. How can you say no? Yeah, so 49th is my prediction.
I'm going to be a sad cunt and go 65th.
That's still really good.
It's good, but it's like 49th. The difference between 49th and 65th in the future is actually so big.
Yeah.
Like that one.
I really hope he doesn't
change
build
on.
expectations on himself.
No, I don't think he will.
Expectations are the worst.
I think it depends on how friendlies go over there. I think Spud's going to come in, Because Spud, I don't know, Spud like didn't really build expectations, but he was like, oh, I'm gonna get bodied by Zilla MacD, and I was like low key. I was like, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think you'll.
Yeah, and then as the day got on, it's like, I'm gonna beat Zoo.
Yeah, I guess it's like no one's got the perfect mindset, dude.
Yeah, especially Spud. I'd say Spud has
Spud's mindset sometimes.
definitely, but
Look at him.
let's not look at him. I've had enough talking to Spud for a while. His ego's out of control, dude.
I mean, he's already had a big ego, and then like all this.
And then Zoo's like, you can't play like Mango, and then Spud's ego is manifesting all of Perth Smash.
He's got me up against the wall.
It's like this purple haze on Western Australia. No, the chairs are there for a reason. Alright, let's just get him on here since we're talking about him.
Spud, you can come on here if you want to talk about the big house.
You want to thank the people?
Alright, I'll jump on.
Yep. Alright, so this is unofficially the first guest of
Hey guys,
the show.
this is Mr. I got hella lucky and somehow managed to get $2,000 in 2 days. So I'm here to thank all the people that donated for me, even though, thanks a lot, people. It means a lot.
So, you said you were taking a break, but now this is reinvigorated. Your
Yeah,
passion for Melee.
I wanted to take a break. Like, the Australian scene was pretty much like I've done everything in the Australian scene, so I was like, I'll just have a break and earn some money so I can go to the US.
Yep.
And then I ended up just doing this fundraiser, and then all of a sudden, yeah, it just happened, and pretty happy for it. But yeah, so I'm really grateful for everyone that donated. That was so fast. In fact, it was so fast I haven't even got my money from GoFundMe yet, so I have to wait a little while to get my money.
So when do you get it?
This Thursday. And I'm going to book my flights immediately.
6.
And if last minute, like I can't actually afford to go, I'll book my flights to Genesis immediately instead.
Yeah?
So
That's a good one.
so if for some reason the flights are like too expensive, like after Thursday, then that'll happen. But I'm pretty confident that the flights will be fine.
Yeah, it definitely won't change a lot. So you were talking about your housing and stuff.
Yeah, I've already been offered housing by a couple of people. It's really
Have you
good.
picked a spot?
I've still got to sort my flights out and sort out timings. I have to start from the beginning and do that.
Okay, that's fair enough. So Byron just all of a sudden says, "Let's get you to the big house."
Basically.
What are you thinking?
I was like, hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah! Did you know that he didn't know when Big House was coming?
No, I thought he knew. I thought they had money in the bank.
So
or
what was your
something.
reaction then when you found out that Byron didn't
I was
know?
like, dude, let's do it. Cause I was like nearly crying. I didn't realize how much I wanted to go until he asked me. So I was like, yeah, dude, we got to do it. I really want to go. Like, really want to compete in America.
yeah. So how do you think you're gonna go? Like, what are your predictions?
I'm not sure. I just want to make top 64 bracket.
Yeah, that's a good goal. How you gonna prepare for it? Like, you just gonna watch a lot of videos or something?
I'm gonna watch a lot of videos. When I get there, I'm gonna make an effort to play a lot of Sheiks over there, so I can get practice the matchup real quick beforehand. Because all my other matchups are strong. I might practice against Duck if I can for a little bit of Samus. He'll probably body me for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
I just practice a bunch of matchups. When I find out what pool I'm in, I will look up all of the players that are projected to play me. So not to sleep on anyone and to make sure I'm ready.
Yep, definitely.
Get good sleep, eat good food, drink well. Just be well, being well.
Yeah, it definitely worked for you for Diad. Everyone made sure that you were well.
And for OHN specifically.
OHN, yeah. Change Twitter tags. Oh, sure. Was your Sin Spud, right?
Yeah, I got to shoot anyway.
Okay, so any last shout outs you want to
Thanks for sending me to America, everyone. See you guys at the big house.
See you guys at the big house. So that was Sin Spud. Very, very reserved guy, but super nice. I don't think he's ever done anyone wrong.
Except you.
Deserves everything that he gets. He just
That
sounds
sounds like it
so
actually
hard.
sounds like an insult.
But you could use that as a positive as well. Like he works so hard for his dream.
That's true. You can't deny that. You can't he spent hours and hours a day playing PAL CPUs. So it's like, if you can do that, you deserve to be where you are. You deserve, like...
Yeah, his first his first major tournament, he beats an American player.
Yeah, that was his big first major. He beat Alex 19, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
You want to come on the show?
I'm willing to... Do you want to... Have you got any more else to say?
Not really. I think that's it, right?
Do you want to... We need to make a... We got to make an impromptu list, dude. I guess we made that list of best cities in Australia.
All right, top 10 something.
All right, well, while we're thinking about that,
Top
are you
10.
going to tell me in one word, are you going to SXC?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's my word. I'm kind of down if I have the money.
I want to try and commit to Genesis as well, but traveling is like rough, man.
It's fun. I like it. I don't know. I'm kind of down just to get in on the Friday and then go home on the Monday.
Yeah, that's definitely what I want to do. I'm not going to stick around long.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I kind of just want to say this year, it's like, oh yeah, I travel like to 3 different states.
Yeah, this year's actually my year of Smash, and then that's it for me.
What, you're quitting?
Nah, it's like I can't really commit to it as much. I've been thinking about what I do right now. It's like I have the other stuff just takes up so much time on top of if I had uni. It'd be like, I just don't have time to do everything. So I think Melee is the sacrifice I'm going to have to...
What are your other sacrifice? What else do you do?
Just like going to the gym and doing like martial arts, it actually takes a lot of time up. Because it's like, I don't know, I'm pretty deep into uni now, so it's going to take, it's a big commitment now.
I feel like you might just need to be a bit smarter with your time.
I'm not smart about my time. I don't plan to be.
Yeah, so you should be a bit more smart with your time.
I could just reduce the workload of Melee, so it's...
God, I need to fart so bad. Oh, I'm going to have to do it. I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to do it. Josh is too close. I don't want him to judge me.
Winner maybe gets a ticket to Genesis for SXC. Well, I tell you now that I probably won't be winning SXC.
Wait, is that true?
I don't know. Fat control.
Oh, that's what happened last time.
Yeah.
There's $1,000 pop bonus.
That's ridiculous. I'm studying computer science, but I took a year off uni because I'm not sure what I want to study right now. It's just all a big blur.
If you change your mind, then...
I'm back at square one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you thought about it at all? Because I feel like if you take that year off, you kind of got to think about what you want, so that coming into the next year, you're ready.
Yeah, I got a few things in my mind.
Because what if you don't even want to? What if you don't even want to go back? What if you want to go to like TAFE or something? Have you thought about it? No.
TAFE's just the same, dude. It's like
I know, but what if there's like a course that you want in TAFE?
Nah.
What are you thinking, dude? Talk to us. Talk to the stream. Therapy session. What are you thinking next year? Be open, dude. No one's judging you.
Nah, it's not even set in stone. It's not something that's 100%, so I would not like to talk about it yet.
You getting sponsored?
Yeah, hopefully.
You getting sponsored?
Hopefully.
Who is it? Masterminds.
Yeah, Masterminds. Yeah, Masterminds and Sin.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, they're trying to get that happen. That's sick, dude. The winner of SXC getting Genesis. Damn. I might
Spud's
put
getting
in
a
that
nice
grind.
free trip to Genesis. Oh, I mean, not a free trip, a $200 trip. Whatever it costs for flights to SXC.
I'll pay $200 to get to fucking Genesis. Do you know when registrations close?
For what?
I imagine that'd be a long time still.
Genesis?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, it's like until the week before the event, but it just costs like $100.
Yeah, that's
per
rough.
venue. Yeah. It's like, well, sign up like a normal human.
That's like
I don't know, dude. I feel like you said you have the money for it, don't you?
Yeah.
Are you committing or not? What are you waiting for? Like housing or something?
Nah, just like I gotta get like all my passport and stuff. That shit's all a big pain.
You gotta start doing it. If you don't start,
I know that's the problem. Doing it.
How long are you planning or hoping to go for?
Probably about 2 weeks or something.
I think you're gonna go for like 2 months.
Nah, that's way too long. I thought about it. And it's like
guess
I don't want to stay in America.
After the whole Sydney trip,
Yeah.
kind of like put it all into perspective. It's like
I just get really homesick. It's like
yeah, I do too.
I'm really comfortable at home.
What tournament was it? I think it was literally the Sydney trip. I was hell homesick the first day. I was like, fuck this, dude. Perth's so much better. I came around, but it's just like, I don't know. It's mostly just sleeping in my own bed. I just love sleeping in my own bed. Very finicky when it comes to sleeping, so.
Yeah, I kind of am as well. Like, my bed's just like, it was designed for me, dude. I picked it out. I want to sleep in it all the time.
It's just also like, People are being loud. People are talking. It's like you guys would never turn the light off. Why do you need to leave the light on? You can talk with the light off. It's a life lesson, dude. Watch. Close your eyes. Close your eyes for 1 second and talk to me while your eyes are closed.
What's up?
Wow, it's almost like you can talk. It's almost like this and this are
that was just an excuse, dude. The lights were off. You just couldn't get to sleep.
They were not off, nigga.
You just had anxiety.
They were not off. There were definitely
times.
Like the first night when you guys were playing like some shit. The light was on and I was trying to sleep. I'm like, this could be off. This could be off.
What? The night before pools and stuff?
No. Don't worry, dude. It wasn't anxiety. Trust me, it wasn't anxiety. Although I do have the hacks issue of sleep. Fucking the night before a tournament, it's like, nah, no sleep for you. Although I didn't have that at Diad. So I just didn't care about the tournament. I was like, I just need this to run well. What? What?
You need to suck it up, mate. Just put some duct tape on it.
I'm a thinker, dude. I think about every possible scenario. I'm like, alright, what would happen if I beat Nick? What would happen? What would be the reaction of everybody? What would I be like? What would my future bracket be? Gotta think that all through. And then I'm like, alright, now what would happen if like it was just a normal bracket? And then I think that through, and like, what would happen? And then I'm like, what would happen if I lost to Aiden? And then I think that through. I'm like, what would happen if I didn't make it out of pools?
Anyone who's watching, that's what not to do for a tournament.
I 100% agree, but tournaments aren't a common occurrence. Like, tournaments like that aren't a common occurrence, so it's very hard to break that habit when you don't really have time to practice it or a chance to practice it. I know, I feel like I've improved it a lot. Like, Prime 2 was at its worst, I think. Because that's when I put the most expectations on myself.
Maybe you can't sleep well unless it's your own bed. That's probably one of the factors.
True. It's not. I don't think it's my bed. I think it's the conditions. I want like pure silence and pure darkness is all I need. And I need to be tired. If I'm not tired, then I can't go to sleep. I don't know. Insomnia, boys. It's just the way I live, dude. Probably get it fixed, but I've got other issues, namely ingrown toenails that I need to work on before I... Oh, and lack of money. That's another issue that I need to work on. So those two.
I think lack of money could be easily fixed.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Send a link, nigga.
Alright, that's good. It's all about the mind.
I don't know. I'm in a better... Taking this break off melees made me, like, realize that sometimes it's just hard. It's hard to play melee sometimes.
Yeah, you can't keep it up the whole year. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been in a pretty good... Like, this whole year, I've never been burnt out at any point. Like, even after BAM, which is probably the other time I've been kind of burnt out. Yeah, I agree with Spunky Cabbage. What a tag, dude. Spunky Cabbage. Yeah, the one other time I was kind of burnt out, I was just like, I just want to play by myself. That was like my version of burnt out. And to be honest, that's kind of where I'm at now. But it's not really I want to play by myself. It's more just like, I just want to study shit. I just want to become a student of the game.
Yeah.
I'm just not in the mood to play right now. I don't know. If Spud wants me to play, I'll give him the benefit of playing with me. Because he gets that big house practice. Nah, I actually really like NTSC now. It's actually really fun.
Of course you do. You're a Fox main.
It's so good.
How could you not like it in the first place?
I killed Niv at like 105 on Dreamland, on an up smash.
Classic NTSC.
That wouldn't kill until 180 in power, dude.
NTSC's busted, dude.
You stop reading people's shit, dude. Very rude. What about you, dude? Let's talk about your post-Diad, like, feelings and thoughts, the future.
Yeah, I don't feel like playing, like, right now. So I just kind of want to chill, do my own thing. I've been really, really addicted to Final Fantasy. Because of Ben! I was like...
It's no Naruto. Ultimate Ninja Blazing.
Nah. Like...
It's
me, Ben,
RPG, right?
and Michael have just been going like full degen on Final Fantasy lately.
I heard that. I thought you said you fixed your, what's it called? Sleeping pattern. Or is it fucked again?
Now, here's the thing. I can sleep anytime from 12 to 4. Like, it doesn't matter.
But you don't choose to.
Yeah, because I just stay up late playing
It's not good,
games.
dude. It's not good. My sleeping pattern's gone out of
Dude, I'm on a holiday. Let me live my life.
Such a bad attitude, dude.
Let me
you may
live
as
my
well
life.
fix it.
You're not my mom.
You're at the tail end of the holiday, dude. It's time to fix it. It's time to make some changes, dude. You're going to come into next year not being where you were at the end of 2015. where you're like, I need to take a break from uni. You need to come into next year going, I'm a better person for this break.
I need to take a break from life.
I can help
I
you
wish
with that.
I could just
Oh
go.
no, that break won't. It's an ending break. It's
I just
like
want to go into like some empty beach and sit there for like 2 weeks doing nothing. I always put, yeah, I don't know. It's I'm enjoying my week off.
you could do
my
that.
month. There's like times where like I could go back to uni right now because I could commit to it. And then there are days where I'm like, I don't feel like studying right now.
So then you can't commit to it. But if you're having those days, then you can't commit to it.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of if you have a break or not, you're always gonna have that feeling of like,
You just need to get back into the swing of uni before you go back to uni.
man, fuck uni.
I agree, dude. I want to go back, but I don't want to go back.
It's like what's left for me if I don't go back. You know?
Exactly. It's
Like
like
you
you're
have to.
limiting your options. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just want to find something that I enjoy, you know? But I can't do it.
Yeah, I've been thinking maybe do something in esports. Doing stuff for esports is really fun.
It is, actually.
learned.
It's really I mean, I would say it's really satisfying, but I don't get the satisfaction. But I can understand people getting the satisfaction.
Yeah, like I think maybe working Twitch would be a good starting goal for me. Moving to San Fran.
That's a big fucking starting goal. Do you know what a starting goal is?
No, like,
that's an
not
end
like-
goal, nigga.
That's the end goal.
Yeah,
But it's something. It's like something I should have.
You should probably set some goals. All right, next episode of KIC and A Show
Nah,
is goal setting. Nah, fuck it. We're doing a goal setting.
Not for me.
Both of us.
No.
Why not?
No.
Just do some smash goals then.
Yeah.
Just
I
set
know.
some goals. I want to talk about goals.
I always have one goal when I'm playing Melee.
To win.
No.
To be a
Play
sick
the
guy?
best I can play.
All right, Don B.
No.
Taking words from my boy,
That-
Don B.
I told you last year that was my philosophy, and it always will till the day I die.
Shut up. Shut
That's
up.
another new philosophy. Captain
Alright.
Falcon till the day I die.
We're going to have... Next Smash Fest is the next time we do an episode.
So what? Like next
Wait.
month? 3 weeks?
No, because it'll be a Thursday, won't it? Fuck. We just need to have an episode ready. Like a time ready for an episode.
I guess so.
We could do it at like Byron's or something.
Nah. It's too cramped in there, man.
Alright, so let's look at the future of Perth for a little bit. So
The
we got
future.
just like the short-term future. So we got
Nothing.
next Thursday is another Smash Fest. Probably will not come to that because I'm kind
Is
of...
that? What's Thursday then?
It's a Smash Fest.
There's. Oh, I see. There's a whole bunch of Smash Fests.
Then next week is PM.
Yeah.
Then I guess Smash 4 would be that. So then Melee would be the next one after that. And then there'd be a Smash Fest. And then there'd be a 6. We could do it on the 64 day.
I guess so. Isn't that good up?
So that would be not next week, not the week after, but the week after. So 3 weeks. Alright. KIC and A Show will be 3 weeks' time. We may or may not have a chance of guests. It's always, like, from this point on, it's always going to be a possibility, but nothing's guaranteed. Because it'd be depend on whether or not we buy the
Yeah, because
software.
it turns out this piece of crap
What's wrong with it?
can't have 4 people on the one thing
Oh, rip.
because it's the older model.
Rip.
So we have to buy like something that's this newer model, so we can actually have 4 people at the same time. It's actually ridiculous. Because thanks to Ajax for donating this to us, but we can't actually use it unless we have a separate stream.
Could we not get another model of this? Because it'd probably be cheaper. And just use 2 of these?
No, that's the problem. Because this older model doesn't support it.
Oh,
So
I
I
see.
think-
I thought it was just because the models didn't match.
No, I think it's an older. It's what Byron said.
So next KIC and A Show is going to be about goal setting. I'll go. What top 10 list? What goal setting top 10 list can I do?
I don't know, we've got 3 weeks to figure it out.
That kind of attitude is why our shows always suck, dude. This episode was okay.
It's great, dude.
I don't know about great. I wouldn't go that